Hello everyone, I am Hope Corrigan, otherwise known as Museshake, and today we're going to talk about loot boxes. Loot boxes are kind of a highly contentious thing at the moment. A lot of people are worried about the implications that maybe these are becoming a gambling issue, and a lot of other people are concerned that some games are becoming a bit pay to win. For example, we recently saw the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta receive a lot of backlash from the community due to it feeling like it was play to win. A lot of really good items and weapons that made you have a significant advantage against your enemies in a PvP game came through spending money. EA have responded to this and said that the game will not be pay to win and that loot boxes will not contain the best things that you can get. So to be able to unlock the best weapons or upgrade things to be the highest tier, you will need to play the game. But we'll have to see how that works out when the game arrives. As for the morality side of loot boxes, I always felt like they were okay as long as it was only aesthetic and didn't affect your gameplay. Unfortunately, I have since become a little bit more woke and realised that for some people these things actually represent a gambling issue, which is not something that I have to deal with. By that I mean I'm incredibly lucky I don't tend to get addicted to things like that. I've worked in a casino, I've never been addicted to gambling, I tend to have a very anti-gambling, I don't find it fun. But a lot of people don't have that, they actually can get addicted very easily, and this is also things that we're talking about when it comes to children as well. So are loot boxes gambling? Yes, they kind of are. If you're paying for something and you're not 100% sure what you're gonna get, then, or you may get nothing, for example, it's gambling. However, I'd also say loot boxes are kind of akin to like a lucky dip, which is something that kids do a lot. You'd pay like $4 and you know that you're gonna get kind of that amount of value, probably a little bit less maybe, but you don't know what you're getting. So it's not like you're putting $1 on the line for a chance to win $100. So I feel like whether or not it can be seen as a problem in the gambling arena more comes from what the rewards are in the loot box and whether or not they encourage that sort of dopamine chain of I could get something really good, I should just do one more shot. So a loot box system that I'm most familiar with would have to be Overwatch, and in those loot boxes it's all aesthetic things, and the main thing that most people want out of them are usually the skins. To my reasoning though, because the skin doesn't give you anything beneficial in the game other than an aesthetic change, which can be very cool, it's not going to give you that sense of achievement within the game. You're not going to play the game and suddenly be better and thus get that feedback loop from having spent money. I've also never hated loot boxes, as I don't mind the idea of developers putting in something which allows you to give them more money if you choose to. For example, Overwatch, you bought the game once and you can play it as much as you want after that. And it's online and they keep releasing new updates, and that's been super cool. I have no problem giving them a little bit more money to sort of show my support for that game. But on the other hand, one of Blizzard's other games, Hearthstone, which I play a bit, I feel like that game is very pay to win in its loot box scenario because to get very good cards you have to give them more money, and that one I'm not so okay with. Right now I feel like we're on a precipice within the industry where we're starting to see these crop up in lots and lots of different games and we don't really know where it's going to take us. And that's a little bit scary considering the implications could be that in the future you may need to purchase loot boxes to actually be able to play games, to keep up with games, or even just to be mildly competitive. So while I don't necessarily think it's too necessary to make any big loot box claiming changes just yet, I think it's incredibly important that the community and games media and journalism keeps a really close eye on this and continues to call it out whenever it seems a little bit too much. What do you guys think about loot boxes at the moment? Do you buy them? Do you hate them? Do you think they're fine? Do you have a gambling thing and you're worried it's going to set it off? Let me know, because I want to hear the opinions, because it's nice to have more than just my own worldview sometimes. Alright everyone, I'm Hope. I'm going to try to do more of these kinds of videos. If you have any topics you'd like to hear me talk about, please let me know and we'll do that. And I'll see you next time. Bye!